Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Primordia. When we left off last time, so many things happened. We learned that Arbiter's dead, and Clarity's sister Charity is the key factor in that. Metromind convinced her to bring in... I seemed like maybe she loaded her with some kind of virus or something, like Trojan horsed her or whatever. She went in, that was the end of Arbiter, and then she felt so horrible about it that she shot herself. So Arbiter and Charity both gone. Clarity has joined our side and is determined to get justice. Not vengeance, justice. Anyhow, so we're trying to get into factors, but we're stuck. Leopold did not want this necklace, even though it is said that it's factor man built. Does he want my Gospel of Man? Got this really cool book.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
He's...
Lock those memories away.
Yeah, he's scared.
The ones I dared to keep, the ones I didn't delete. Metromind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
We're threatening his existence, guys.
Just from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
Clarity blames
But
you.
I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched-out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metromind will be coming for me.
Yep.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You've seen your ratio, Crispy. As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him. Had to have a code to get inside the Great Tower.
Yeah?
But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
Couldn't be
All
that
I've
easy,
got
eh?
are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Hey, it's something. He's actually a really cool character. I quite like Leopold, and I'm feeling bad that we've pretty much chased him out of town. Like, he doesn't have a lot of confidence that we're going to actually make this happen, and if we don't defeat Metromind, he doesn't have a home here anymore. He's just got to go out in the dunes and try and make his own way. Poor guy. Alright, so... I mean, that was a pretty cool verbal interchange there, but, that doesn't get us closer to getting into factors building. Although, how are we looking on this code? That is what I actually wanted to click. Okay. Okay, we need some from Factor and Memorious still. So, what can we... Okay, what do we have to go on for Memorious? Memorious. Database AI responsible for collating information. His motto was, see this data as I saw it. This kiosk is his only remnant. See this data as I saw it. Council code? No, it's just getting us council. Okay, let me look at the notes again. And we want C code. Let's try that. No? Just code? Council tower? Arbiter Memorious. I think I'm missing something. I think there's probably a word to type in here. And I don't know what it is. And it's probably really super obvious. Okay, well, in the meantime, what can we do to get into factors? And what can we do with this necklace if Leopold didn't want it? There's gotta be something. What's in the window?
Better just to leave it alone.
Alright. We'll just peek.
There are multiple recharge docks and cots in there. Must be some kind of dormitory. It's locked up tight. Anyone home? Anyone home?
Alright, alright. Well, I guess we could try looking at this again, although I don't know that it's going to be helpful.
There's superficial damage to the door, but it's sealed shut.
There's the console. This
Some kind of track running up the side of the tower.
It is the emergency escape elevators track. Building code 119.3B1A requires that all buildings over 14 stories be equipped.
Okay, we get it.
Okay, so maybe that'll be our way out of here once we confront Metromind. Okay, and there's nothing we can really do with that now, so... Looking at the places we could go... Power, the station... There's gotta be... Maybe something to do in the station?
Clarity, why do you still bother with the law? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not?
Good point.
And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me. The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away?
Yeah.
Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No, it is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
I think they're good wishes, Clarity. I think it's noble to continue to hold to your morals.
We have spent enough time talking, Horatio. Now we must attend to the Council Code.
All right. Okay, let's see. What about you, buddy? I actually was trying to click on you, Crispin.
There's gotta be a way to fix up that machinery by the blast windows, boss.
Yeah, there's got to. You got an
Boss, do you
idea?
hear a clicking sound?
Huh?
So, we need to find some disciple of Memorious, right, boss?
As far as I know, Memorious built no robots. His only legacy is the network of information kiosks distributed throughout Metropole.
Alright, so yeah, something with that for sure. But,
So, Clarity, any idea what was behind those big blast doors down in the underworks?
Factor himself, I believe.
Well, sounds like we need to get them open then, boss.
yeah, I know, these are the two things we need to do. I'm just not really sure how. Okay, instead of fishing for hints from him, I should probably just try and think it through. So... let's go look at this some more. Okay, nothing to be done with these over here, huh?
A shaft for mounting a gear. The belt is in the...
Oh. I'm the fool. That's what I need to do. And string the gears on the necklace and dip it into the submersibles. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. So, let's just... Actually, let's not go by the cars. Let's just do it this way, because I think that'll put us right where we want to be. Alright.
Futile.
No, it's not. It's a really good plan. Do
How
it.
would that even work?
Horatio.
How would that even...
Well,
That's never...
okay, maybe we can just dip them in one by one.
They
Alright.
picked the gear clean.
Excellent. Now let's get the other one.
They picked the gear clean.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm very excited about that. Alright. We're gonna go see Factor. I hope he's not dead. Okay, we'll put that gear in here. So, there you go. Beautiful and not rusted. Now you. Alright, are we good? Yes, yes. Alright, what was this? A disc.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
That's interesting. Oh, it's metal.
It's some kind of small...
Yeah.
That's never going to work.
Oh, fine. Alright.
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Factor is gigantic, huh? Alright.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Oh.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Oh, so... Let's talk to Factor. What? Oh, bummer.
Nothing happens.
What do I know about Factor? Okay, it's not gonna be any of this. Okay. It's gonna be something and I don't know what yet. Let's give the metal to Primer and see what that can accomplish for us, and then we'll come back here. No, over here, Horatio. Alright, this is for you, buddy.
I think I found your metal, Primer.
The metal's recovered, and the mission is done.
That didn't rhyme. So, can you help me
I
now?
need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
Not really.
I found your metal. Isn't that enough?
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so what frequency is gonna get us Factor? Let's go look at the kiosk and see if that says anything important about him. Factor. We've got no numbers here. Alright, what do we think is gonna reach him?
An impressive golden chain.
Okay, but Nothing. And this
It's a
record.
vinyl record entitled Children's Sing-Along, whatever that means.
I'm not related to anything, but I do want to look at the bar again, just because I feel like there's got to be something I can accomplish here. Since we get this screen and everything.
How would that even work?
You give it the chain as payment for something. Alright. Here you
How
go.
would that even work?
Okay, I don't really... I mean, I could trial and error it all, but I'd kind of rather not. Let's just leave it be. So. Factor's code, factor's code. I don't think any of these are going to be dealing with it. And we also need how to find Memorious. Although I'm kind of hoping maybe Factor will give us a hint.
It's one of the memories. In it, Clarity is ordered to leave the courthouse following.
Okay.
It's one of the memories. In it, Arbiter and Metromind fight over Metropol's constitution. It's one of the memories. In it, Charity somehow just...
Okay. Nothing from those? And we've got all these prime numbers. Great.
Information regarding one...
None of that's gonna really make a difference. 1:55 on the clock. So what does that... It's gotta mean something. Oh, come on now. There. 55. No? Okay. It was a long shot. Is it something to do with Factor? Okay, let's go back to Factor. Alright, and there's nothing else down here.
Nothing happens.
No.
When we
Well,
go to the tower, we have to assume Metromind will be waiting for us.
Perhaps, perhaps not.
probably.
To us, our mission is all-consuming, but to Metromind, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she's there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That makes one of us.
yeah, I think she is going to be prepared for us, because she did already tell us to be careful, and she sent Scraper to kill us, and I think she's very aware of the threat we pose.
I have an idea, boss.
Yeah?
Why don't we start transmitting the factor at 0001, then do 0002,
Thanks, Crispin.
do 0003, and then do...
I get the point, Crispin.
Merely guessing at what to transmit to Factor is futile.
I know.
We must find some meaningful signal to transmit to him.
Okay. Well, he built almost everybody. So... what's gonna be meaningful to him? 734. Does he care about 734?
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
No, on Factor, please.
Nothing happens.
No.
Hey, boss, maybe there's some factor-built robot who would know a code to transmit.
That makes sense. Okay, and a lot of people are Factor built. Let's go topside and start talking to people. Any of you guys?
Not gonna happen, Lampy.
Maybe the sad robot? Maybe the arm,
Anyone home?
if it knew how to talk to us. If we had some way to communicate. What do we got here?
Off duty. Off. I'm not here to...
We could steal parts. They stole from us. Alright.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
All storage bladders empty.
Okay. Well, let's go to the waiting area. Are you factor built?
Wait.
No, that's all you got?
Rather simple looking model.
Okay, he's not the one. So, I think we gotta talk to that arm. Perhaps.
I am waiting.
I know. Oswald, are you factor built?
Oh, and here is the jurist herself.
Yep.
Thank you for your wise judgment.
You're welcome.
An orderly society requires only reliable judgments, not wise ones.
Reliably terrible. No wonder Arbiter exiled you.
As a
Ouch.
servant of the law, I am accustomed and indifferent to the complaints of disgruntled litigants.
She doesn't
As a
even care.
citizen robot, however, I note that you are the one whose crowning achievement is a rudimentary piece of kludge work designed entirely by your brother.
Oh.
I also note that you are sodden with oil, overly rotund, rather short, and pompously accented. If Factor had built better, he would have been ashamed that you carry his fabronymic. But quantity, not quality, was always his goal. So at least you can take comfort knowing you're not alone in inferiority.
Ouch, clarity. So, yeah.
We found a large radio tower in the Factor complex in the underworlds. Is there a signal to transmit to Factor that would get his attention?
As far as I know, Factor has been deactivated. And as for a signal, perhaps there is one, but I have no idea. I have never called upon him.
Well, I'm sure he didn't teach you the council code, because why would he,
Did
but...
Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Huh! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he
Oh, wow.
bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing.
Oh, really?
Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have
Not
told
really.
Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating if the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
Alright. Actually, I kind of feel for this guy. Like, he says, oh, Factor had us pick our own names out of a book. And in a way, it sounds kind of like, hey, pick my own name. Cool, then I can make sure I'm not stuck with something I don't like. But there is something special to having a name that was given to you by someone. A name that meant enough to someone that they wanted, and that you meant enough to them that they wanted to give you something specific to be called by. So, yeah, I kind of feel for him now. He's got a rough relationship with his robot father. I have the chain, and I will give you the chain, but do you know where I can find
Do
Lawrence?
you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch had drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
So, about that gold chain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated
And this is why, isn't it?
But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. We had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorious. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a primordial machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
No, this is getting important, Crispin.
And somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station.
No, it probably really was.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Yeah.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit?
No, we are
Seriously,
on to something,
this is
Crispin.
like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up. Period.
Okay. So, tell me more about your monocle.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
I like my
I'm
coat.
interested in Memorious, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorious built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, I'll alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Alright.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
I'll give you the
My
chain.
friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap.
It's not scrap, Crispin.
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do
Because it
that?
was built by
Because
Memorious.
that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something.
The
That's
chain.
also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald.
Yeah.
You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Alright then.
Goodbye.
Parting is so sweet, son.
So, I'm gonna give you a gift of a golden chain. Here you go.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor Man-Built. Metromind servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then,
That's
perhaps
why.
I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Mitchell.
You're welcome.
Actually, I would rather...
Honesty.
That is only fair. After all,
Yes.
I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Let him wear it.
Hunting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
What?
Gynoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
Yeah, how about
You are
that
mistaken
clarity?
on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Give him the monocle. Come on, he would look great. Okay, fine. I think we need to wear this monocle while we look at the kiosk, though. And maybe that will show us some stuff about Memorious. Okay, let's check it in our inventory.
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
Cool.
I'm too far away to see anything.
Okay, fine. Get in here. And Well, we'll look at the start screen here, but I think really we want it on the Memorious
This
screen.
looks different. Memorious' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
The Robot Council welcomes you to Metropole. This city is a haven for all machines. This information kiosk is a service of Memorious Man-built. System records indicate that you have come from Outskirts Station. If so, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our history, laws, and landmarks. Okay. Memorious Man-built. Memorious Man-built is the humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council and he operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data. Alright, oblique.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red line are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Is that meant to be red line? Red line, a mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault.
Seems like some kind of a lame poem.
Huh. What else can we learn here? That's the same. Humans were organic beings who built the first machines. They were all lost during the War of the Four Cities. Further information about man can be obtained from Steeple Man built at the cathedral. Where's the cathedral? The twisting spires of the Metropolitan Cathedral, though damaged during the War of the Four Cities, remain a moving monument to man's spiritual nature. Built during the Primordium as part of man's religious practice, the cathedral now is home to the humanist creed. The cathedral houses an extensive archive regarding man and holds regular humanist services under the guidance of Steeple Manbuilt. To visit, take the Blue Line to Cathedral Station. There's a Blue Line? Okay. So, what about Steeple? During the Primordium, Steeple operated the city's grand cathedral for the humans who lived here. When they were killed during the War of the Four Cities, he became a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. His mainframe is housed in the cathedral's belfry. Well, how do we take the Blue Line? We gotta get to this cathedral. Alright, what else do we want? Well, we already looked up Memorious. And we looked up oblique. Alright, Crispin. Nope. What's it have to say about Metromind? Metromind was built by humans to help run the city's subway trains. This involved a distributed management system with software spread across many machines. Over time, Metromind has occupied more functions, including the city's utilities. She is a member of the Robot Council. Her primary CPU is located in Central Station. Central Station. No. Council code. Fine. Council. What are your thoughts on the Primordium? Primordium was the time when humans built the first machines and lived alongside robots. It ended with the War of the Four Cities and the destruction of mankind. Humanists sometimes speak of a second Primordium when robots will be reunited with their creators. Humanists? Humanism is the worship of man, the organic beings responsible for building the first machines. Steeple Manbuilt was the first to propose humanism as a civic religion for Metropole, though this proposal was voted down by the Robot Council. This didn't really give us anything from Factor. What about the Underworks? Okay, so this monocle is very helpful. What is it that we need to look at? This Blue Line I'm very curious about. Nothing about Outskirts. Dunes. I think that's the same. Can take the red line to the dunes. Nothing about Metropole, huh? Okay, well, we could look for Lawrence. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Is he the sad robot? Maybe? So we would need to... Yeah, let's look at us slightly closer.
I am waiting.
It doesn't look any different.
Okay.
I am waiting.
Would you like a
How
record?
would that even work?
Okay, maybe we just need to leave this fella alone. Or we can spread some forbidden gospel. No? Okay.
I am waiting.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Well, can we use the monocle on anything over here?
It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look...
No.
It doesn't look any different.
That's just for the kid. A note, though.
It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
Aww. Aww. I'll intervene.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
And why should I? Oil smooths the rough edges from when Rex was ripped away from me.
Okay, fine.
I saw Rex again.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You didn't really think that was gonna work again, did you, boss?
I did.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
Come
You
on.
should stop drinking,
One more attempt.
Oswald.
Oh, stop.
Alright, how are we gonna stop him?
So sweet, son.
Do we have anything he wants? Maybe the note? Look it.
Oh, don't let Armstrong fool you. If he didn't want me to have another drink, he wouldn't pour it.
The note says his programming requires him
Yeah.
to serve you.
Smart coder, eh?
No, come on. It means that he really doesn't want to keep serving you because it's going to hurt you, and he's enabling it, and he doesn't want to. Like, come on. For that guy's sake, stop. What are we going to give him?
That's never going to work.
Alright. I thought for a second it was gonna because it took a minute for him to say something about it, and I was very surprised. Okay, we'll pry you away from the bar. Get out of here.
I'm not going to threaten him.
Alright. Let's not pry you away from the bar. Maybe we gotta go find Rex and ask Rex if he'll talk to him. I feel kind of scummy about that, though, because Rex booked it right out of there. He didn't want anything more to do with them, so... I don't really want to... It's not like he's obligated to take care of Oswald's feelings, but... Where did you actually go, Rex?
It's a map of train lines and stations. It's a map...
Alright. I don't think there's actually anything to do here. Not at the moment, at any rate. Okay, so maybe we need to find either Rex or...
Some kind of blast crater. Some kind of...
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Alright. We'll roam around town a little bit, see if we see anything that looks useful. Also, we will try the bar again.
No sense trying...
Any more notes?
I'd have to buy some...
I mean, I suppose we could try to mess with his
I doubt
tabs,
that will
but
happen. I doubt...
that doesn't seem very... We don't want to deny everybody oil just because one person's abusing it. Huh. Alright, I don't think we're gonna find anyone up here, but we'll just run up there real quick in case. Nah. And neither do I think there's gonna be anyone over here. What about... Can we get
Anyone
in here?
home? Anyone home?
Oh, come on. Okay. Anyone skulking down in the underworks?
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts. It's been
Okay, and it looks like it for this.
I can't believe you voluntarily decided to live down here, Clarity.
It was not entirely voluntary.
I mean, I get that you're trying to maximize the contrast between your sleek chassis and all this junk, but...
That is not what I was trying to do.
Well, it worked.
Crispin.
Your irreverence at your own peril, Crispin.
That'll shut him down. He is not about to mess with the lady who puts robots' heads on sticks. Good grief. Alright. How do I get out of here? There it is. Okay, we don't need the keypad. Well, and if I'd paid attention, then yeah, obviously that would take us right back here. Alright, what do we got over here? So, this I'm pretty sure is done. We took everything out of here, right?
I have no use. I have no use.
And ditto the tank?
I have no.
Yeah.
I can't get it open. Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile in there.
Are you?
Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing. I have no use.
Alright. I don't know, I kind of feel like if there's a hatch, then we should get it open.
They look like they've been.
Anybody down here?
Goodbye.
Farewell,
We'll leave him be for now. He'll help us out when we've got more of the code, I'm sure. And yeah, none of this is really looking like there's anyone to talk to. Go look at that pipe, Crispin.
You know, boss, the definition of insanity is doing the same.
Okay, okay. Alright, what we'll actually do is go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and I'll meet up with you next time when I've got some ideas what to do. I mean, we learned some more things this episode, so that was pretty cool. We did get the monocle, but we're just still not quite there with Factor or Memorious. We're close. It feels like we're close.